I'm Delaney and welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is the first episode of Beauty by the Bookshelf. Today we're going to be doing my makeup-free makeup tutorial, perfect for every day or if you want to look a little more put together to meet up with friends or go to work but not have a full face of caked on makeup. So how we're going to start is by using one of my favorite products, which is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. It's a great concealer. It also is good for bringing light to under eyes. I love using it for dark circles in all of my makeup looks and sometimes every day just to cover up blemishes. But this is the key component of this look. I wear light neutral. I might have to change a little bit when I get a little bit darker in the summer. We're going to just brush this on underneath both of the eyes in a triangle that goes down to about middle of the bridge of the nose. And then on any other blemishes you have, and also right here on the crease of the nose and a couple dots on the tip of the nose. All right, let's go. Okay, so now that we're done putting it on, I'm going to use my favorite brush. I use it for everything from foundation, sometimes I use it for blush, or also to put on a little bit of bronzer. But it's my favorite. It's the Optical Blurring Brush by Urban Decay. It's really nice, super soft. This is the Burberry Fresh Glow in Golden Radiance number 2. So it's kind of an interesting product because it's not necessarily a highlighter. It's called a luminous fluid base. So some people use this as a base coat on their entire face and it just brings glow. I think for me that's a little bit too shiny, so I like to use it as a highlight. Also, it's really good in the summertime if you're wearing like a dress and you want to have your legs look a little bit more golden. Put on just a couple drops on your legs and rub it in like you would a lotion. Perfect, like that golden look, but not overly greasy. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this. Just a little bit goes a long way. So just a tiny drop. Perfect. So a small drop of that, and I'm going to dab it on the bridge of my nose and along my cheekbone, down the nose. Let's see what's going on from here. Okay, just a small circular motion. Rub it into the upper cheekbone and up, right kind of next to the eye in that C shape where you would put a highlighter normally. Okay, down the nose. And then a little bit right on this little crest of the lip. Perfect. So just a little bit. So this just makes it, so you're adding it to the high points of your face, just for a little bit more dimension. And also it just brings a really nice, healthy shine. So especially right after winter, at the beginning of those summer months when you don't really have your tan yet. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go with some blush. For this, just use any blush brush really, and what you're going to do is just add a swipe, very light because remember we're doing the no makeup look. So we're just going to add a swipe of this, so it's kind of has a little bit of built-in bronzer as well. So get that fresh coated. Just a swipe along the cheekbone, kind of right under it with that highlight. So for the blush, I just used the Cheek Color Duo in color Sunrise by Artistry. But really, any blush that you like. This one is just a nice color for my skin tone. But if you want a little bit of a rosier one, a deeper red, anyway, just sweep it on. Just make sure it's not too dramatic, because then you're getting away from that natural makeup-free look. You can do that, but wouldn't really get the same effect. Next, what we're going to do is eyeshadow. So, I'm using the MAC Amber x9 eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favorites. I was looking for a gold eyeshadow for a really long time and couldn't find like a single shadow that I liked, and I found this palette and it was great because it has this really deep gold in the center, and then it has this kind of like onyx colored black with gold fleck, more of like a rose gold, and this almost has a slight like amethysty purple color to it, and then a lot of good neutrals and browns. So I'm going to take this lightest shade right here, kind of like a taupey light blush maybe, and using I'm trying to use as little brushes as possible for this. This is just kind of a bigger eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to sweep it on to the lid. Now, as you can see, it's pretty light, so don't get freaked out. We will not be this light. Same for the other lid. Okay, perfect. Wipe it off. Now, we're gonna go, it's a little bit pinkier, so you're gonna add just a little bit to the brush. There's that outside edge right here. And tap it off a little bit. And I'm just gonna go into the crease on both. So as you can see, just working that crease, making sure we don't have any lines, it's all blended. And I only go into the crease about halfway, like right above my pupil. Okay. Other eye. Now, we have this rose gold that I was talking about earlier. So I'm going to grab a bunch of that. Get that brush really loaded up with it. I have a nice sparkly brush. And I'm going to pat it on the center of my eyelid. Alright? This one is pretty light. The one thing about this palette is just good and bad. It's not super pigmented in a lot of the neutrals. So it means that they're great building products, but not awesome if you are looking to like get a really like bright, vibrant look. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. So really light, natural, almost can't tell I'm wearing it. If you want to go without eyeshadow, obviously you totally can, because obviously it didn't make that much of a difference. I just think it adds a little bit more, like a little more color to my face, but just a little bit. Also helps with the mascara, make it look pop a little bit more. So this is a Sephora favorites box. So I discovered this when I was at Sephora last time, and I was looking to get a new mascara, but there's so many different brands out there, and I'm like, I don't know which one to get. I don't know which kind. You don't want to buy one of the designer high-end mascaras and then end up not liking it. So this is really great because it lets you try 5 of the kind of the top ones right now. So that's the Lancome Hypnose Drama Instant Full Body Volume Mascara, the Tarte Tartiste Lash Paint Mascara, the Urban Decay Perversion, Benefit Their Real Mascara, and Too Faced The Better Than Sex Mascara. Not the waterproof one though, just the pink one. Okay, so I've tried almost all of these, but I haven't tried them enough to really have a favorite yet. But one that I'm really liking so far is this one from Lancome. I used it earlier today, before I took off all my makeup, and I really liked it because it was a really deep black color, and also just had a really nice brush. It has a little bit of a curl to it, and it's not clumpy. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama. Get all off the end. So you can probably tell a little bit. So it has a little bit of a curve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the curve facing me and brush up the lash. So I curled my lashes this morning, but I didn't curl them again for this look, just to kind of show you what it's like without curling them and how big and bold they actually get. And this mascara, weird thing about it, actually smells really good. It smells kind of like almost like outdoors. That sounds like a weird thing to say, but it smells very like herbally. I'm not sure why. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, really great product. I really like it for just a full lash look, but also very good at separating your lashes. So now we have my face done. Perfect. So as you can see, as far as the actual like base of the face, so like foundation, stuff like that, very minimal, only cover up. Which also I think is nice because people ask if you're wearing makeup, you don't really have to lie and say you're not, but you're only wearing a little bit. You're only wearing concealer. It's not really like a full foundation, and I hate wearing full foundation in the summer because I just feel so hot and sticky. So this is great because I can barely tell I'm wearing it. Do remember to wash it off at night because sometimes when you feel like you're not wearing makeup, you forget to wash off your makeup. So make sure you do that. For that, I really like using, if I'm not using a Pacifica makeup wipe, which I'm out of right now, I like using the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes. Also good if you're like, I don't know, you forget your face wash somewhere or something like that. So the final two things I do after hair, after everything, brows and lip. Now I have very thick brows, so I'm not the type who likes to pencil in my brows. I've done it before and sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it just comes out too dark and looks so bold, especially if I'm not the person who's doing a really bold eye. If you're doing a bold lip and a bold brow, and everything else is very neutral, some people can pull it off, sometimes it just looks really weird. So since this is our day-to-day, easy breezy, makeup-free look, we're just going to feather our brows a little bit. So what I want to do with this just plain mascara or eyebrow brush, has no like gel or mascara on it, just dry. I'm going to fluff my eyebrows upwards. Well, then that looks crazy. So I'm just going to go across the brow like that. Just make them calm down. You can also do that with the brush, but I just think it works fine with my finger. I also did mine this morning. I like feathered them this morning, so they're not as wild. Just to make them look a little more clean. I'm always amazed what a difference it makes from if you wake up right in the morning and you do this. It makes your brow look a lot darker because it's moving the brows into the kind of the right proportions and dark positions. Next, so this is the Stila Lip Glaze. My mom had bought this since I was like 4 years old, like not this particular one, but these lip glazes, and I always thought they were so cool. So I like them as well too. But this color that I'm using for this one is peach. And these are great. You just like twist out what you need. It's really, like the glaze is real. It's a very like sticky gloss. But I like this color because it's not that far off my normal lip color. So I'm still getting that really natural look, but also it's a little bit more sparkle. So we'll add a little bit of that on. And there you have it. Simple gloss. Perfect. Not too bold. Every day. You can also use any different lip color with this look. Alright, so that's all today for our easy breezy makeup free makeup look. So I hope you come back in 2 weeks when we'll have our Beauty by the Bookshelf series again for episode number 2. But catch me next week for a new series. Alright, see you. Bye.